Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I'm back with another reaction. Tonight I am listening to another song by Diana and Ankudinova. A bunch of you sent me some information about how to properly say her name. Still not sure if I'm saying it right, but I believe it's Diana and Ankudinova. Ankudinova. I am going to do just a little bit more reading about her. I understand she's got quite a history. I know she was in an orphanage and that her original biological mother was abusive. But I'm just going to read a little bit about that before we get started. Tonight I am going to be reacting to her song Rechenka, I think is as close as I'm going to get. Okay, so it means My Little River. Okay, so she was born in 2003. In Primorsky territory of Russia. Diana's biological mother physically abused her. I think I did read this a little bit on her first video. She was left at a bus stop in the winter with a broken collarbone. Okay, I had known that. They made a statement about the abuse of Diana to the local prosecutor, and it was agreed that young Diana should be turned over to the care of an orphanage. Okay, so they were periodically sent to a sanatorium to help regain and maintain their physical and mental health. A massage therapist, Irina, who worked at the sanatorium, developed a special affection. The daughter of Irina Ponik, who sometimes visited her mother at work, was the one who first began to insist that her mother adopt Diana. So in 2008, she would have been 5. She filed the necessary paperwork to assume formal legal guardianship with the Territorial Department of Guardianship and Trusteeship. The new family lived in Arseniev. I don't know if I'm saying that right. In 2012, the family moved far away to the city of Toy. I'm not even going to try it. Okay, but it was southwestern Russia. Okay, they moved there out of fear of her biological mother might try to find her. Okay, so she was so traumatized that she feared, and it started to affect her mental health. At the age of 4.5 years old, Diana's speech was extremely poor with stuttering. Okay, I had heard that as well. They recommended that she be given singing lessons to improve her general speech and vocal skills. She quickly discovered that she loved singing. The head of the brass band of the city of Arseniev, Alexander Varnamov, was the first to say that Diana had an extraordinary and very beautiful voice and also a perfect ear for music. Okay, I'd heard that as well. Diana's instructors also, or Diana, it's going to take me some time to keep saying her name correctly. Her instructors also noticed her unusual vocal abilities in her singing. Okay, so she went into a vocal pop ensemble. Okay, so I've done a little bit more reading. I've got a little bit more of a backstory. I want to go ahead and listen to this song. This one has been highly, highly suggested, so I decided to go ahead and do this one next. Let's go ahead and get started.
Моя реченька, ты течешь, да не колыбнешься. Ой, да ты дитя, да мое дитя, да ты чего сидишь? Да не улыбнешься.
That gave me goosebumps.
Ой, подруженьки, да мои милые, ой, да ничего-то мне
Okay, this is a quick song. It looks like I'm definitely getting less of the lower end of her voice, which I kind of wish I would have started with this. Not that, you know, hearing the song Human for the first time, I have to be honest, it kind of threw me off at first because I don't think I'd ever heard anyone, let alone a young girl, with a voice like that deep. It took me some time in that first video to kind of grasp what I was listening to. I'm glad I'm seeing some other things going on in her voice, like a little bit of a higher range. I kind of wished I had seen that from the outset, but I'm hearing some breaks in her, some yodel type qualities, and forgive me, I don't know the proper technical terms for this stuff, but I'm hearing them, and I don't know, this song in and of itself is amazing. I think I want to start it over because I'm listening for certain things and not paying attention to other things. So I would like to go ahead and start it over. Apologies if that's going to drive you nuts, but I do that a lot. Let's go ahead and start. There's that break right there.
Моя Реченька.
That end.
Ты течешь.
That gives me goosebumps.
Не колыбнешься. Ой, да ты дитя, да мое дитя, да ты чего сидишь? Да не улыбнешься. Ой, подруженьки, да мои милые. Ой, да ничего-то мне радоваться. Ой, да ничего-то мне улыбаться. У нас коней-то полон двор.
You can barely make it out in certain parts, but at the end of her phrases, damn, I got full body chills right now. Hold on, rewind that part. Jesus.
Ты река, моя Реченька. Ты течешь.
Oh, God.
Да не колыбнешься.
I can't really even, I got goosebumps almost that entire song and felt them come on more intensely during some things than others. I don't know if that's ever happened to me before. The biggest thing I noticed with her voice in that was these beautiful breaks. They sound like a technique you would use in yodeling. And I do understand that she's a pretty darn good yodeler as well. So that would be something I would be interested in hearing. It reminds me a little of Dolores Reardon from the Cranberries, how she had those breaks at the end of her phrases. Just, you know, two different singers with two different levels there. But it just reminds me of how fascinated I was the first time I ever heard Dolores O'Riordan's voice and that break she has. I think some of what she does is called keening, but that song right there helped me get a broader range of her range, or a broader idea of her range. I understand that it's like 6 octaves and that she's got one of the most unique voices in the music world today. I definitely hear that, and I would agree. Like, when I first heard her voice in that first reaction, I've never heard a voice like hers. So please keep those Diana songs coming. I need to hear more, and I understand she has a huge catalog. Thank you guys for all the amazing information about her. Thank you for being here to watch, and I will see you next time. Give me that ball. Give me it. Give me it. Thank you. Good girl.